So it seems like recently Manta has had a lot of good things going on, and most recently there's been a video that people have been talking about, all to do with one friend of Filian's, which of course, yeah, has been trying to get to the bottom as to where Filian is, right? And essentially, yeah, recently there's a new video from Drumsy, which a lot of people have been talking about, as you can see there. It says apparently she is alive, and it's yeah, one day ago, it's got over 700,000 views. And as you can see from the thumbnail, even though, oh, there we go, from the thumbnail, yeah, obviously they are talking about Manta. Now, this was a really good video. Obviously, it was talking, there was a little bit of an update about like the Filian stuff, including her voice being heard from the billboard that we heard about like 2 months ago, or even maybe 3 months ago now, which of course, you know, obviously includes that in the video. But the main, you know, part of the video was obviously discovering who Manta was, because if you guys remember, there was actually a little bit of an interaction between Drumsy and Manta within her stream, where essentially she just like straight up not ignored him, mocked him, and just like made fun of him, which I thought was quite funny. And yeah, that was something that was pretty big. Obviously, here you go. Here's like some of the clip here.
Surely, if it really was Filian, my appearance would make the mask slip just a little.
Who the f is Drumsy? Drumsy cannot be your real name. Why would you name yourself Drumsy? Do you play VR chat? I don't. I'm not playing VR chat with you. Gunnar spotted. Gunnar alert. What is that? Licks you. Oh my god.
Cool. After being publicly slandered, I was pretty sure this wasn't Filian. But I'll admit, my interest.
So yeah, obviously it's a good video. Definitely go check it out. Obviously Drumsy makes some really good stuff, but obviously they have a little bit of a chat and things like that. And obviously she talks about the fact that she doesn't really get, like Manta doesn't understand why people think that she sounds so much like Filian. She says that she's like from the Netherlands and lives in the UK. But you know, I could definitely hear that now with the accent. And I did say that whenever we first found out about Manta, that it, you know, I could hear the kind of Dutch sound. I got like a couple of Dutch friends who you sound very similar with that kind of accent, but I do think she still has the energy and like the kind of I don't know, as I said like in the previous videos, I think she still has the energy and the what do you call it, like I don't know what the word for it is, but like just the kind of, yeah, just the energy. I think that's like the best way that could really describe it, the energy of Filian, and the kind of resemblance in that sense, but less so like the actual voice itself. Obviously she like, you know, screams a lot and things like that, which tends to happen with Filian streams. I think it's like the cadence of the voice, things like that. I think people thought that, you know, she was potentially a someone like Filian, right? But of course, the rest of the video, Drumsy actually goes on and they go like hang out in VR chat and things like that, which is very, very funny. And yeah, it's just quite, it's good to see that obviously he's kind of like embracing this and everything like that too. And that Manta has, you know, managed to get quite a huge kind of following as well from this entire situation. As you guys can see, she recently actually thanked everybody saying, if you told me last month that I get 300k subs on YouTube and 20k subs on Twitch, or 20k followers on Twitch, sorry, I would ask you who your drug dealer was because you'd be on some fine shit. But yeah, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Golden play button soon. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support, truly. So yeah, obviously lots of people very, very happy for her, saying congrats Manta, saying wait, so am I a drug? Say yes, son. You've wandered into the Manta dungeon by tripping balls all the way. Which again, it's just so great to see. Saying I've been so happy and proud to watch your growth. I might not be a Manta vtuber anymore, but I still like to see how much you've grown from the first time I saw your content over a year ago. Keep going, keep growing. I can't wait to see how far you'll go. And obviously Amanda says, I always keep tabs on you guys as well. All good. I've changed so much over the years too, and I'm happy to see you change too. So obviously, yeah, it seems like some older friends and things like that, obviously watching her grow up and grow like into this whole thing, which is great, right? I think it is great that this has been, you know, such a huge success, and I think that this Drumsy video has definitely helped out as well, right? I think lots of people were anticipating it, lots of people are loving it, and it seems that people have been loving the Drumsy videos much more. You can see, not the Drumsy video, the Filian videos much more. You can see I have an extension which tells you like the outlier videos, and you can see which videos are the outliers. 7.2%, 4.7%. Guys, I think they like the Filian videos. I don't know, but again, you know, it is good though. It's nice that, you know, obviously Drumsy is essentially now just the new Filian channel while things, you know, whatever is going on with her hiatus, right? Saying Drumsy single-handedly keeping the Filian brand alive more than Filian is. She is Filian. Saying us Filian clippers have been keeping her alive. Drumsy is just making money off her. That's crazy. So yeah, I guess this is a Manta sub now. Obviously, yeah, it seems like the Filian sub is just turning into the Manta sub. Saying like hermit crab she found in an abandoned shell. So in a way, it's a win-win. Desperate snackers get Filian at home, and Manta gets free clout. Saying agreed, I enjoy Manta. She has a similar but different brand of chaotic, which is true. That's exactly the kind of thing that I was trying to say earlier whenever I couldn't think of another word for energy. I love that Manta is leaning into this just enough to be entertaining, but not to the point where it becomes cringe. I don't think she's greedy. Rather, I almost think she feels bad for people who really just miss the Filipino boy. I agree. I hope she makes a lot of money from it. She seems interesting. We're so lucky that it's genuinely getting weird with how long this is dragged out, like it's been months. This whole ARG joke, is she lost? Saying Filian is regenerating, not lost. Which is interesting. Say Drumsy, what the hell? How have you been? Sorry, how have you only just seen the billboard? This has to be deliberate. And to be honest, in Drumsy's defense, he's not exactly like the, what do you call it, the news source that covers things quick, not in the sense of quick, that sounds bad. Like, you know, like for me, I upload a video like anytime something happens, like the moment it happens, right? Whereas Drumsy, I feel like he takes his time a bit, like had some more like editing and things like that into it, and you know, thinks out a video concept a lot more, right? Which honestly probably is the better way to do it, but you know, I enjoy giving it to you guys as soon as possible, whereas he likes telling a story, right? And likes you know, putting things together. And I think there was enough for this video here, for example, that my friend Filian is missing. I feel like that was enough. There was enough content from Filian for him to make an entire video from that, and of course there was enough content from Manta as well to make an entire video from that. So that's probably why the only reason why he included the billboard thing. I also think it is because people were probably telling him in the last video about the billboard thing, and it wasn't shown in that video. So that could also be the case too. Again, as I said, he's not like, you know, a day one like reporter person, right? So it's not like it's understandable that it's been a couple of months and he's only just mentioned it, right? I don't think it's anything crazy. Saying now I hear the comparison. Manta really does sound like Filian, but with an accent, especially when she says frick. Which, yeah, I think is true, right? I think she's literally, to me, she does like encapsulate the same energy and things like that. It is literally just the kind of accent which really differentiates the two. And I think that's fine, right? I think that's okay. And honestly, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just a bit of fun, right? At the end of the day, it's a bit of fun. It doesn't really matter if she sounds totally like Filian or not. I think what is the most important thing is that Manta is obviously getting a lot of attention from this. It seems like, you know, Filian fans are having a lot of fun with it too, while she's been away on hiatus, which obviously kind of just brings up everybody's mood a little bit more, because people have been getting pretty doomer, right, about what is going on, because it's been a very, very long time. And apart from that, it seems like, yeah, things are going fine, right? Things are going fine. Things are going good for Drumsy too. So yeah, that's honestly the most you can ask for at this time, until obviously Filian will eventually, hopefully, come back, right? But yeah, I mean, that is essentially all there is for this situation, though. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they've got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And also go over to the React channel where we will be reacting to a lot of different clips and things. I might react to a Filian clip compilation soon, because I think that would be quite funny. But we'll have to see. But yeah, that's what I got. I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.